Each day it begins again. There's no standing still, no waiting.
In the world of soccer, there are few players who have risen to the top of the pile to not just be the greatest around, but be some of the best athletes the sport has ever seen. And easily one of the top players in soccer right now, if not the top player, is Cristiano Ronaldo. Him and Lionel Messi consistently battle for the title of best soccer player in the world, and their fame and talent has brought them much reward. Allow us to show you how Cristiano Ronaldo spends his millions. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Do you want to win any of these items on your screen? If so, be sure to watch the whole video, leave a like, and comment the hidden message. And with that being said, let's get right into the video.
Number 9. His son. To be clear, Cristiano Ronaldo has many children, but the one we're focusing on today is his namesake son, Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. Jr. isn't just like his dad, he wants to be like his dad. So much so that Ronaldo has trained Jr. in how to be like him on the soccer pitch. He's taken him to expensive camps, flown him to places to help shape his skills and his mind, and has even put him in exclusive soccer clubs. The Jr. has utterly dominated. Now, we're not going to say that Jr. will be exactly like his father, but we would be foolish to say that if Ronaldo continues to spend money to help his son, that it wouldn't at least be a possibility. Number 8. Cars. One of Ronaldo's biggest hobbies is buying cars. And not surprisingly, with him making hundreds of millions of dollars a year, he's able to splurge on himself to get some really expensive car purchases, which is of course the dream of most people. He drives a $300,000 Lamborghini Aventador, along with his Maserati, which is equally as expensive. He also reportedly owns a Bentley, a Porsche, and a Mercedes, among others. In March 2019, Ronaldo added a $360,000 Rolls-Royce to his collection, a car that only the world's best and richest players have been able to get their hands on. Why is that? Well, it's because this particular Rolls-Royce was the first SUV style that they had ever made. And they didn't make that many at first, so he was one of the few to have it. One of the ironies of his car collection, though, is that Ronaldo isn't always the most careful with them, including crashing a $300,000 Ferrari one time so badly that it was basically totaled. Don't feel bad for him though. He went and replaced it almost instantly and didn't bat an eyelash on the price. So yeah, he was good, and many of you are no doubt jealous at some of the sweet rides he has. Don't worry, so are we. Number 7. $6.2 million mansion. If there was a list of things that rich people absolutely buy when they have money, mansions would be at the top. Not just for status, but to make sure that they have a home that fits their needs and is in a place where they can relax. For Cristiano Ronaldo, that's exactly what he does with his main mansion. Ronaldo lives in a $6.2 million, £4.8 million villa in La Finca, an exclusive community in Madrid built by architect Joaquin Torres. The home comes with a fully equipped home gym, an outdoor swimming pool, and a cabinet full of the players' trophies. It really is a nice place, and the location is absolutely beautiful. Now you might wonder why he would want to live in an exclusive community, and that's very easy to answer. You see, he's one of the most popular athletes in the world, and easily one of the top athletes in all of Europe. That means there are a lot of people who know his name, recognize his face, etc. Thus, if he lived in a normal neighborhood, he would be swarmed by fans, critics, reporters, etc. So by choosing this option, he gets to live in peace, have some quiet, be with his family, and recharge so that he can endure what happens when he returns to the real world. Number 6. Apartments and hotels. Think one place is enough for Ronaldo? Nope. Apparently, he spent $18.5 million to get an apartment in the Manhattan Trump Tower. Before Ronaldo purchased it, the swanky 2,500 square foot residence belonged to Alessandro Proto, a former business partner of Donald Trump's. But now it's Ronaldo's. But why pay more for an apartment in Trump Tower? Probably because he does work in America when he's not playing soccer, and New York is one of the best cities in the world in the eyes of many, so it's nice to have a place there to pop in and pop out of. Oh, but Ronaldo's not just going and renting apartments and hotels. He's also making hotels of his own. Oh yes. Ronaldo has also spent some of his fortune opening a football-themed hotel in his hometown of Madeira, Portugal. The 48-room Pestana CR7, which is partially owned by Ronaldo, has hallways that are carpeted with faux grass to look like a soccer field, as well as sports memorabilia such as Ronaldo's shirts, trophies, and sneakers throughout the hotel. Now, you might say that this is a bit arrogant on Ronaldo's front to have the hotel that is basically all about him. But if it's popular, then that would make him a genius, no? Number 5. Wax statue. One of the most well-known stereotypes about celebrities is that they're rather arrogant and that they believe in their own hype and celebrity. This leads to outlandish stunts, purchases, and ways to show how great they are. For Ronaldo, he went a unique direction, as he spent $30,000 on a wax statue of himself that he keeps at his house. No, really. Ronaldo decided he wanted a wax sculpture of himself after seeing the first wax likeness of himself at Madrid's Museum of Wax, which was no doubt done as a tribute to the greatness of Ronaldo and all the fame he has brought to Madrid and Spain in recent years. So clearly he liked the statue and decided to have another one made so that he could look at himself while at home? That's not creepy or vain at all, Ronaldo. Oh, and as if that wasn't enough, Ronaldo frequently pays a hairstylist to go to the wax museum in Madrid and update the statue's looks in regards to his hair so that it looks current. Again, that's not creepy at all. Number 4. Relationships and family. Cristiano Ronaldo is a very busy guy, but he's found time throughout the years to make sure that he's gotten some happiness for himself, which included dating a lot of people. He's dated actresses, models, and more. And throughout those many relationships, you can bet that he spent hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions, on gifts, dates, vacations, and more with them. Not to mention, he's got 4 kids via one of his girlfriends and a surrogate, which means he's spending a lot of money to have them taken care of, provided for, and more, which is what you would expect from a good father. A father that might be raising a soccer prodigy as we outlined earlier. In November 2017, Georgina Rodriguez gave birth to baby daughter Alana Martina, Ronaldo's 4th child. Number 3. Appearance. Ronaldo is known for many things both on and off the soccer field, but one of the things you could argue he prides himself the most on is his appearance. He spends a lot of time on his looks, and when he goes out in public, he makes sure he has the finest suits, the finest watches, and other jewelry on his arms and fingers, and more. Case in point, he was doing a press conference in Dubai, and he had a Rolex on his wrist. Nothing wrong with that, right? Except that this particular Rolex was worth $500,000, which is the most expensive Rolex ever made. Ronaldo has even established his own fashion brand, CR7, that carries everything from shoes and cleats to denim to underwear and even fragrances, because he wants others to take care of their appearance like he does to his own. And you can bet his stuff sells for the very simple reason that he himself is very good looking. Men want to be like him and women want to be with him, and that can sell a lot of products. Number 2. His body. Athletes like LeBron James, Cristiano Ronaldo, and many more put a lot of time and money into making sure his body can perform at peak levels. Because remember, for them, it's not just about one game. It's about lasting a whole season of rough play. Ronaldo wants to perform so well that he spent $50,000 on a cryotherapy chamber that he put into his home. If you're not familiar with the process, it's a chamber that cools the body down to certain temperatures, such as minus 264 degrees Fahrenheit. This may seem like a death sentence, but in short bursts, it helps the muscles relax and heal. And for an athlete like Ronaldo, getting healed more quickly allows him to perform better on the soccer pitch. And before you ask, yes, there is science behind this to prove this works, and LeBron James actually does the same thing. Number 1. Fines and payoffs. Ronaldo may be the perfect man in terms of looks and how he plays, but he has some flaws that have cost him big, including one time he decided to not so discreetly pour some money into a tax haven in order to avoid taxes. He got caught, and he had to pay a $21.8 million fine as a result. Then, there was the time he was supposed to have a role in a Martin Scorsese movie. He wants to be an actor after his soccer career is over. after his apartment in Trump Tower was picked as a setting for the film. But the subject of the film didn't want Ronaldo in the film for whatever reason. Yet he was already contracted to do the part. The result? He got paid $22 million to not be in the movie, which is something we all wish could happen to us, am I right? So, what did you think? What did you think of this look at Cristiano Ronaldo and the various ways that he spends his money? Can you believe the high-end things that he spends his money on? Which of these items are the most surprised at, or the most jealous of? What do you think he'll buy in the future? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time on the channel.
A simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We will be giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or a MacBook Pro. It's really your choice. So be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple. Go for it.